My name is Muhammad Hilmi bin Johari, and my other members is Lomini, Muhammad Fitri Hadi bin Muhammad Faizal, Lynette Yuan Miu Xiong, and the last one is Premis Anak Perempuan Narayana Sami. Okay, so our group is gonna discuss about the human rights. That is our theme, and we are focusing on the banning of smoking in eatery is violating the right of people to smoke. The ban can be seen as a form of mistreatment on people's right and freedom. What is your view, Lynette?
From my point of view, I believe that the ban cannot be seen as a form of mistreatment of people's right and freedom, which is I disagree to this topic. This is because I think that when people smoke around me, it's a violation of my personal space. It's detrimental to a person's health, especially passive smoker who have no choice but endure it.
True.
According to smoking facts, tobacco in a single cigarette consists of 7,000 chemical compounds, which 69 are known as carcinogenic, which will cause cancer, and other 400 are toxic. When cigarettes lighted, the burning temperature reaches nearly 2000 Celsius Fahrenheit. Thousands of chemical compounds are released to the air. Most of them are inhaled by the smoker as well as those around the smoker. This is more than just about a secondhand smoke. It concerns respect among human beings too. So I think if people is smoking around me, it will violating my human rights instead of their human rights.
Lynette, can you say it back? Your point, the last point you said just now. There's some lagging there.
Okay, so if someone is smoking around me, I think that it's violating my human rights instead of theirs. I can prove it in a report prepared for the Ministry of Health. 2011, it shows that 7 out of 10 adults are exposed to secondhand smoke in public environment. So eateries are also can be classified as one of the public environment. So how would you feel if someone is smoking beside of you when you are eating? Yeah, that's like my question for you all. So how about your opinion, Nini?
In my opinion, I think people smoke in front of me is quite not responsible to me because like people smoke, we smoke in then this is bad for our health. Then we can lead to many diseases such as heart disease. And besides that, they will get breathing. They will feel bad for them. This is my opinion. What do you think, Premis?
Okay, from my perspective, I agree with Lynette and what Minnie said just now. So I also disagree with the topic that banning of smoking in eateries is actually violating the right of it's not violating the right of people. Why I say that? So before that, I want to question you all. You all know what is human right actually. Actually, human right is something protecting people. It's something goodness for people. So there cannot be banning of smoking in eateries can lead to a violation or a mistreatment for a human rights. Why I say so? We can take Malaysia as an example where they bring the enforcement banning in eateries on 2019. This is the report I got. they said in that enforcement, people still can smoke if they wanted to smoke in eateries. They still can smoke if they go out of the eateries place. Something like they can be smoked 3 meters away from the eateries. Means there is no such a thing. We are violating the smokers' human right. It's like not, we are not violating. We are not taking back their freedom. Actually, they can smoke. There is no such a thing they cannot smoke. They can smoke 3 meters away from the eateries place. So they just show that there is no such a thing. It's violating the human right. That, as Lynette said just now, the banning of smoking in eateries is goodness for human rights who are known as non-smokers, because actually you are smoking in front of people who are not allowed you to smoke. You are giving banners to the people around you. Just because you want people there, you are giving problem to the people around you. Like there is a record, same goes as in Malaysia. There is a record, 80% of people in Malaysia are non-smokers. Definitely they will prefer to be in a surrounding where they can get a fresh air, not like the smoke of a cigarette and polluted air. So that's why I'm disagreeing. So what do you feel about this, Fitri?
Yeah, I think I'm agree with Minnie just now about by smoking. The smokers actually they pollute their lung. But in my point of view, I do believe that um the people around the smokers deserve to breathe or inhale fresh air. I think it is a true violation if the smokers pollute the air we breathe. Besides, the non-smokers may feel uncomfortable when they are enjoying their meal at the eateries and when they are deserve to. I think that's my point. What is your point, Helmi?
So thank you, Fitri. So I want to ask you back. So your point is you disagree or agree with the statement? I mean, do you disagree for smoking ban in eateries or you agree with it?
Actually, I'm disagree.
Okay.
When the smokers eat at the eateries.
Oh, okay, Fitri, thank you. So from my point of view, I agree with all of you that banning smoking in eateries is actually form of mistreatment on people right and freedom right, uh, because smoking can put someone else health in risk, and this is because eatery is open for general. There's a chance that children will be there too, so it's dangerous for them. Besides that, I agree with premise point that the government is being equity because they don't ban, they only ban smoking inside in the eateries because the eateries is uh, a closed space, so the air ventilation is not that good. So that's why the government is prioritize others' health rather than not banning the smoking in the eateries. Uh, okay. So in addition, if the eateries is a closed spaces, the percentage of second smoker to inhale the smoke is higher. So it is dangerous for them. So Lynette, do you have some points to add on?
Okay, so let me like try to clarify what we are talking about now. So just now, Minnie, you said that smoke might be uh, bad to our health, right? What may I know, like, why do you say so? In another word. I'm just trying to clarify what you are saying. In your point, what do you mean by smoking will cause the lung disease? Is it? Because I couldn't get it right just now.
Yeah. But in my opinion, I got another things to talk about. Could I say something here?
Yes, sure.
Sure.
In my opinion, I actually agree they ban the smoking because I think that smokers have the same rights as the non-smoker and they should not target because of how they choose to live their life. Means that people have freedom of choice either to smoke or not to smoke because a person is free to acquire the habit of smoking. They have their freedom to smoke whether in their house or outside the house. This is their right to smoke. In my opinion, this is my opinion. And government, I think government should not restrict them not to smoke because they have their right to smoke. This is my opinion. How do you feel about it?
Sorry to interrupt. I just want to ask, right? So you are saying that you disagree the ban can be seen as a form of mistreatment of the smokers' right, is it?
Yes.
Okay, then sorry to
So,
interrupt.
so you suggest that so like you say the smokers should be allowed to smoke in the eateries, is it?
Just they have their right to smoke.
But not in the eateries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I guess we can come back to our topic again, which is in eateries. So I feel like want to add one more point, which is, okay, do you all know the banning in, okay, same I take Malaysia as example, the banning of smoking in public areas is already started around like 1980s. This is the report I got from the Star News. They already started to ban, actually they started the awareness around like 1980s. But this banning of smoking in eateries is just started in Malaysia around like 2019, which is last year. So my point is here is like, if you say that it is not good to smoke at hospital and everywhere, and I feel banning of smoking in eateries is not good too. So it means it is violating people's rights also. Something like it's violating passive smokers' rights. So I feel like if you feel that banning smoking in hospitals thing, then I feel banning smoking in eateries also correct. It's the same thing, because people who are going to a hospital also coming to eateries and eating and buying food and everything. The same people. Why you are differentiate the thing? So if banning smoking in hospital is the same thing like banning smoking in eateries, that's what I feel.
Okay. Premise, you have a very good point here. But can we let Hilmi to speak? Hilmi, do you have anything to add on in this?
I need to add a little bit. Okay. After I heard the premise point, it's true that if you want someone to respect your human rights, you need to respect them too, because the government didn't ban them from smoking all the places. They only banned in some places that have children or people like that have high chances to get some risk in health. So that's all.
Yes, I
So
So
agree.
Fitri, do you want to add something?
Yeah, I think I want to add something. Actually, in my point of view, actually the smokers themselves didn't treat their body rightly. By smoking, they are actually wasting their money too. when they are buying cigarettes. So by buying cigarettes, I think they make their money just fly like that. Moreover, they tend to smoke with their fellow friends. And at this point, they are actually influence people to waste their health and their life too. Don't you think it is also a mistreatment of people's right, Hilmi?
Yeah, I think this is a good point. Actually, we still have some time now, so we can actually come into deep like how will smoking affect to the people around us. So, in my opinion, like what you guys have mentioned, smoking will cause a very bad air around us, so which will cause air pollution and also like what Fitri said, wasting our money. Do others you want to add on some point regarding how smoking will affect us?
Mm,
This is like a in-depth discussion.
But I feel like it's going out of topic because we should just and
About
just
the human
talk about human right only. It's like going out
Yeah.
of topic actually.
yes, it's true.
Yeah.
So the conclusion. So
Yeah.
what I can conclude is that all of us is agree that disagree that banning smoking in eateries can uh, can can violate the human rights of the smokers, right?
Yes, let me add on the
Yes.
major reason I have heard in this discussion to support the idea of the banning of smoking in eateries as a form of mistreatment of people's right and freedom is supported by the idea of air pollution causing respiratory disease and also affecting passive smoker. Am I
And
right?
also affecting people's freedom, which are passive smokers.
Yes, so we have
So
concluded our
yeah.
discussion.
So we
The
disagree
end
the
of a
point.
discussion.
Yeah, the major things is like we disagree to this banning. Is it? No, we
No, no.
disagree to the topic.
This topic.
Mm, disagree with this
Okay.
topic. Okay. So I think that's all from us, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, guys. Take
Okay.
care,
Bye.
guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.